We have the latest update coming in from Kashmir on the Khanyar encounter. We're learning that 4 officers have been injured in the Khanyar encounter. That include 2 CRPF officers and 2 Jammu and Kashmir police officers. We'll cut across to Zenith to give us details, as we understand that it is a challenging operation for our forces. This encounter that is underway in downtown Srinagar in Khanyar, which is heavily populated with big homes adjacent to each other, and terrorists that is trapped in one of these homes, and the locals who have been told to vacate. Will try and play out deferred pictures of the operation that we have so far, as Zenith will join us shortly to take us through the latest. Yes, these are deferred pictures coming in from Khanyar. Zenith would be able to confirm why this particular house that is on fire, and how exactly is this related to the ongoing operation. But we do understand that a terrorist was trapped in one of these homes, and it was challenging for our forces to ensure that the locals do not get impacted in the ongoing operation. An encounter between the forces and terrorists where firing was on from both sides. I want to cut across to Zenith as we stay with these pictures. Zenith, what happened?
See, as far as the encounter in Srinagar's downtown Khanyar area is concerned, we are seeing that now the operation is in the last stage, because we are seeing the smoke coming out from the target house, and that tells you, and it has completely covered the sky. And earlier the gunshots were also heard. Now that gunshots have stopped, because this operation started somewhere around 8:15 or 8:20 in the morning, when the first gunshot was heard here in the Khanyar downtown area of Srinagar. The Jammu and Kashmir police, the Srinagar district police, has received an input about the presence of a terrorist in one of the residential house, and accordingly the CASO was launched. The reinforcement and the other men in machinery was pushed to this Khanyar locality. We have been seeing the top cops of J&K police and the CRPF themselves are monitoring the situation and are very much present here on this very spot. As of now, the 2 SOG personals have received the injury in this ongoing encounter, and also the Valley QT boys of CRPF has Srinagar sector have received the injuries. They all have been evacuated and are getting their treatment at the military base hospital in Srinagar. This is the second encounter coming from the Kashmir Valley. Earlier, we have also seen an encounter in Kokarnag, where the 2 terrorists, the one local and the one Pakistani terrorist, have been neutralized. One of the local has been identified as Zahid, who comes from the Hasanpora. The local terrorist of Anantnag, he has joined the terror ranks in the month of April this year, and he too has been neutralized. There also the arms and ammunitions have been recovered. And in Srinagar now we see the Pakistani terrorists have been has been trapped, as per the sources within this the operation that they are dealing with. They do tell us that is a Pakistani terrorist who has been trapped in this encounter, and he comes from the Lashkar-e-Toiba, which is a Pak-based terror outfit in Srinagar, and he has been active for the last couple of years in the valley. And finally, today, last evening, the Srinagar police have received an intel about the presence of a Pakistani terrorist. Accordingly, the men and machinery was mobilized, and finally we are also seeing in the morning we witnessed the evacuation process was carried by Jammu and Kashmir police. The civilians, the locals of this very area where this encounter is going on, they were all evacuated and were put at a safe place so that there is no collateral damage or there is no infrastructural damage, for which the precautions have been taken. All the SOPs have been followed by the joint forces who are in action here with the Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorists. As of now, the encounter is still underway, and also we are seeing the fire service have been also been pressed into the service. The cordon operations and the cordon operation still continues here in the Khanyar. As far as the external or the internal cordon is concerned, that is still there, and although also the movement of the local, the life has not been disturbed. We are seeing the traffic plying, and also the civilian movement has not been restricted. That tells you about the professionalism of the forces, where you are carrying an operation, a kind of a sensitive operation, but simultaneously the civilian life is not getting disturbed.
All right, Zeenat, many thanks for getting us those details. Of course, we keep coming back to you for further updates. For the moment, a quick check of what else is making news.